Yes, welcome to your darling program, Senior Citizens Forum, a program which highlights everything our elders are going through. You know, your joy, your plight, and the total well-being of our elders in our society. On the program today, we have quite a lot of interesting things, for you wonderful and beautiful people to learn one thing or the other from. Yes, and I know definitely that by the end of the program, you will say, oh, thank God. Yes, let's now go into the program fully and see how it goes.
Retirement is good. Retirement is sweet. It is a step to living a blissful old age. One day you will retire. You won't go to work anymore. You won't have official powers anymore. No more influence, or at best a reduced influence, and your cash flow will also reduce. Therefore, you need to prepare well towards your retirement. The following tips will guide you to prepare adequately for your retirement. During your 30 days annual leave or your weekends while still in office, learn a trade or a skill, as it will come in handy when you finally retire. Cultivate the habit of regular savings to serve as investments towards your retirement. Build a house on a plot or half a plot, either a bungalow or a story building for yourself before you retire. Build a house anywhere. Don't say the place is far away or it is bushy. Ensure you have a building of your own to retire to. After your retirement, it is advisable you relocate to your hometown to reduce your high cost of living. Endeavor to have shares that pay good dividends. Develop interests in farming, like rearing chicken, rearing goats, piggery, cultivate vegetables, or own a shop. These activities will not only give you income, but will also keep you busy to stay healthy. Live a simple life. This is no time to use your retirement benefits to marry another wife. Neither is it a time to form the habit of purchasing ashwebi every time. Cut your coat according to your size. It is not advisable to use your gratuity to build a house. If you don't have a house, relocate to your village after retirement and build a small house. Or your children might build for you. Please avoid someone who will come to you after you retire to say he or she can double your gratuity through unknown businesses or lottery. When you retire, do not stay idle at home. Engage in one or two worthy activities, such as involvement in your local community activities or religious activities. Ensure to do your medical checkup regularly. Note that many of retirees die early because 1. They are not mentally prepared for retirement. 2. Lack of finances. 3. Unable to interact positively among their peers. 4. Non-regular medical checkup. And 5. Depression, worries, anxiety, uncertainty, and financial pressures. Please plan for your retirement.
This week, we shall dwell on natural therapy that gives relief to various ailments affecting the elderly. The elderly are prone to many health challenges. At 60 years plus, they start nursing diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, rheumatism, dementia, cancer, amongst others. It is at this age they visit hospitals for regular medical checkup. However, many of these ailments could be tackled and managed before it becomes problematic. One of the ways to tackle these health challenges is to treat it in natural ways. The structure of our body is made in such a way that as we grow older, we experience one health issue or the other. This is as a result of either improper feeding, unbalanced diet, or unnecessary use of drugs. Dr. Mrs. Akindele, in her health talk to LTV Pensions, encouraged them to use leaves, stems, and fruits to tackle their health challenges.
Now they really need to take care of their health. Like we used to say something, that at this point, all you need is eating regularly, taking your drugs, because like our body is like we have used it for a very long time, just as the way we use our clothes. When it's coming to a point, the cloth wear and tear will come up, and that is exactly what has come up to our body system. So when our elders got to a certain stage, they need to take drugs as part of supplement to boost their immunity. Most of our plants we are using them as food. At the same time, they are drugs for us. For example, when we talk about spinach, that is ewedu, it has a lot of health benefits. One of the health benefits is that it works for high blood pressure. If you want to use ewedu for high blood pressure, you just take locust bean, iru, ewedu, and onions, alubosa. You will cook the three together. Then early in the morning, after water therapy, 30 minutes after the water therapy, you will just drink it like water. You will do that for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, go and check your BP. You will see it would have come down. If there is somebody that has chronic fever, just boil the ewedu and let the person drink it consecutively for 3 days. After 3 days, you will see that the fever has disappeared. There are a lot of advantages that we can get from ewedu.
Dr. Mrs. Akindele spoke on the importance of water therapy in the body.
There are so many types of therapy. The first one is the one that is so common, is that when you wake up early in the morning, you take 3 cups of water. When I'm talking about 3 cups, I'm talking about stainless cup or small tea cups. You take 3 of it in the morning. And the best water to take is warm water. Now, as per that, people, because they've had that, they can take water at any time they like. But there are some places, some things we call erroneous taking of water. That is, the water you take after you might have prayed in the morning. The water you take after you might have moved around. The water you take after you have brushed your teeth. Those are erroneous way. You just take such water for drinking sake. But the one you take before you do all this is the one that is correct. When you wake up in the morning, before you open your mouth to see anything, the first thing is to take the water and drink. That is the correct way of the water therapy. Then another one, which has to do with our old ones, is at old age, there is every tendency to have cramps on the hand, on the legs. There is every tendency to have arthritis. So at this time, we encourage our old ones to boil water in the morning. When they boil the water, they will not allow it to be fully boiled. The person that wants to do the therapy will put hand there inside the water. If the water is hot enough that you can pour it on the body, it will not have any side effect. So the person will now pour it in a bowl, add a teaspoon of salt into the water. So if it is the hand that has cramps, the person will soak the hand there until the water is cold. So when the water is cold, you will just rub it with shea butter. Ori, you use it to rub it. If it is leg, you will do it like that. But if your own gets to nail, that is arthritis, or you normally have what we call muscle pull, you place the 2 legs inside the boiled water that you have added salt. You now leave it. You put towel, just like face towel, you put it there. You will now use it, the water, you'll be using it to massage it from your waist down to the leg. Then after that, when the water is cold, you will rub shea butter. I call it numbness. And it's always happened to older ones. And this thing does not start at old age. It has started as far back as when you are in the system. Especially people that doesn't find it funny to stay at one place. We call them workaholic during their working time. They don't stay in a place. They move from one office to another. They want things to be done in a very good way. So by the time they get to a certain age, the nerves of the leg will start asking for it. We start demanding for it. That is when you have the cramps on the legs. So at this time, all you need to do is the therapy I have talked about in the earlier, that you boil water, you put salt, then you soak the leg there. It helps a lot.
The lecturer, Dr. Akindele, gave 9 benefits of onions, which she said it fights cancer compounds. It is loaded with antioxidants. It boasts bone deficiency and has high vitamins and minerals, as well as boasts blood pressure.
Onions has what we call iron. And the major work of iron is to fight against infection and diseases. So onions now, especially now that we are talking about different viruses that is coming up from left and right in the country. So we all need to something that will help us fight against the infection or the viruses in our body system. So that is why we said onion is part of what we can use. When we talk about the therapy, let's take for example, there is somebody that has arthritis. We ask such person to take a ball of small onion and one big bitter kola. You will grind the two together, or you blend it together. You will now share it into two. You put it in handkerchiefs. You will tie it to your nail, both nails, in the night when you want to sleep. Then in the morning you remove it. You will be doing it like that. You cannot do it for like a week before you have strength on your nail again. Then another therapy on the onion has to do with people that always have something we call migraine, that is incessant headaches. You just have headache at all time. All you need to do is to take a ball of onion, cut it into two in the night. Then you will start using it to rub your forehead. After a while, you place it there. You will tie it with scarf, not too tight, so that it will not stop inflow of blood. So you will leave it there till morning. Then after the morning, it will look as if it is the onion that puts the headache there. Then another thing about the onion has to do with it can serve as first aid. For example, if somebody has high temperature now, either a young child or an adult, just take a ball of onion, cut the head and the down part, then the middle you cut it into two. You will now wash the down part of your legs, place the onion. You can use cripple bandage to hold it or socks. Leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you will discover that the temperature would have calmed down. That is the advantage we can gain from onions.
Bitter kola, we were told, has at least 7 benefits which could restore some of the ailments affecting the elderly. Medically, the elderly people are often advised to take carrots daily to serve as eye supplements, especially people with cataract and glaucoma.
Cucumber and carrot has to do with our eyesight. You know, our eyes, every other part of the body, if there is problem, we can find adjustments to it. But the eyes, the Yoruba will say, Oju òun ni ọba ara. If the eyes is gone, the person is put into eternal darkness. So that is why we always want people to take care of their eyesight. Now, cucumber therapy. All you need to do is to cut the slice, have 2 slices of cucumber. Then in the night, you just wash your face. Then you place your head on the pillow. You face up. You now place the cucumber, the 2 cucumber on the 2 eyes. You leave it there for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you remove it. In the morning, you will see dirty things that the eyes has accommodated will come out.
From the sandpaper leaf, apart from using its bark to wash the back of the pot, it is also useful for insomnia, that is, if mixed with garlic.
Yoruba call it ewe ipin. Then our mothers use it to wash the back of the pot. For our mothers that use maybe stove or kerosene stove or wood, you know, there is this black spot at the back of the pot. They use this leaf to wash it. But as time goes on, we discover this thing that we are just rubbishing has a lot of health advantages. So that is why we come up with some of the advantages we can gain from using this sandpaper leaf. We call our joints, the bone there, we call it ball and sockets. This ball and socket needs lubrication. When it's lubricated, it will be able to move freely. But when you get to certain age, the oil that is there begins to dry. At this time, you need garlic, you need turmeric, you need ginger. Most especially turmeric. You need it. By the time you are taking them, they will lubricate all the joints in the body. So all these joint pain will automatically go by the time you are using them on a regular basis. Then people that have arthritis, you can use ginger for that. You can just slice ginger into water, soak it for 24 hours, then you start drinking it. Then if you have excessive fat in the body, soak both ginger and garlic, put the two of them together for 24 hours, then you start drinking it. You will see that things will become normal again.
Our retirees are the senior citizens. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Retirement good, retirement sweet. Now the step to living a good old age. Retirement is a good thing. Retirement is a better thing. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Retirement good, retirement sweet. Now the step to living a good old age. Retirement good, retirement is a good thing. Retirement is a better thing. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Retirement good, retirement sweet. Now the step to living a good old age. Retirement is a good thing. Retirement is a better thing. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Retirement good, retirement sweet. Now the step to living a good old age. Retirement good, retirement sweet.
It's Senior Citizens Forum.
Senior Citizens Forum, a special weekly program on Lagos television that addresses the joy and the various challenges of the elderly.
When human beings grow older, definitely the changes are from scalp to the tip of your toe.
Hypertension affects virtually all the organs of the body. It affects the heart, it affects the eyes, it affects the kidneys, it affects the brain, every organ. More often than not, people don't know they have hypertension. The only way you can know whether you have hypertension or not is to measure your blood pressure.
For its sponsorship and advert placement, please contact the LTV Marketing Department or send SMS or call 0802 328 5359 or 0801 3888 1703.
The government should take statistics, data of the elderly, then come up with a policy that will help them.
Senior Citizens Forum is shown on LTV every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Insurance companies, pension fund managers, healthcare providers, pharmaceutical companies, as well as telecommunications network providers are free to sponsor the program or advertise their products at moderate rates.
Yes, another edition of Senior Citizens Forum on your dialing station.
A Senior Citizens Forum.
You see now, I told you earlier on that you're definitely going to enjoy the program. Now that you have enjoyed it, I want to say thank you for your time. Because if you don't spare your time, you won't know how interesting and educative the program is. Yes, until next week, by the special grace of God, when we hope to bring you another edition of Senior Citizens Forum. It's bye for now.
Oh.